Hello everyone, hope you found it doing great. Welcome to the another section or another chapter we can say. Today we're going to discuss about wireless extender, or we can say Wi-Fi extender. So what is the purpose of Wi-Fi extender? When do we need a Wi-Fi extender? So then we're going to discuss about how we can configure Wi-Fi extender. So uh, one thing you should keep in your mind, before we had wireless access point, but if you remember, we discussed about wireless access point mode. So means if you know that there are a way where we can configure our access point as a bridge, as a repeater, or as a transparent. So if we want to configure this access point as a bridge, or if we want to configure this access point as a repeater mode, so means we are, it's not almost, means we are using Wi-Fi extender. So this is the long story about what is Wi-Fi. We can say wireless access point, router mode, bridge mode, transparent mode. We discuss about access point mode because we have configured the access point, so on. So the main concept of Wi-Fi extender, as you know that the name is, it's extend the frequency in case, for example, I'm in the first floor and the wireless modem is right here. And the first floor, everyone is happy, and the second floor also everyone is happy. But on the third floor, people are complaining about the slowness of internet first, and about the weak signal of Wi-Fi. So in this kind of scenario, as a network architect, as a network engineer, as a network not technician but as a network admin, our responsibility is to find a wireless extender, and when we supposed to set up this one, remember that. So I need your attention in here. I said the first floor everyone is happy, the second floor everyone is happy, the third floor is the one who are complaining the most, right? If that is the case, what we're gonna do is, if I would you, I will configure wireless extender on the second floor. Once I set up and configure the wireless extender, I will plug the wall jack of the second floor. I will plug it like this. So means my wireless extender. So the concept of the wireless extender is that this one should close to the wireless modem. It should be close to wireless modem. It's not 100%. It, in general, typically, as a technical person, we can say if, let's say this is the this is the 50%, this is the 100% coverage area of the access point. Let's say that this much. But if I have a wireless, for example, if I have, if my wireless router is here, if my wireless router is here, so let's say that this is the coverage of the wireless access point or wireless router. We need to configure the wireless extender. This is very important. It's very important. I do have a wireless router here as well, but it's a bit far, so I didn't want to get out of the camera. So this is my wireless. Let's say this is my wireless router and this is my extender. I want to get close to this one. I didn't mean 100% this much close, but we just want to make sure that the 50% of the coverage of this signal is close to the 50% of the signal as well. So I will definitely discuss a bit more on the lecture as well, but the concept is like the coverage should be 50-50. I mean, if that's why my suggestion is to put in the second floor, because the second floor is the one which is close to the router, so it regenerate the signal to the third floor. So the Wi-Fi extender, the main purpose of Wi-Fi extender is to regenerate the signal. Remember that. So if, for example, if you have a wireless extender, if you have a wireless access point, so we discuss about the standard. So you have to make sure that if you have, for example, Ethernet 2.11 B, 802.11G, 802.11N. So the extender should be adaptable with that kind of a standard as well. So nowadays, most of the Wi-Fi extender, it does come with universal standard, means it accept whatever signal you have. But in here, I have the wireless access point, it's a TP link. We're gonna log into this one and we're gonna configure this one. And there are two ways that we can configure. Remember that the first one is WPS. Uh, if you if you can see this one, so there's a button WPS. You can click, hold it, and it automatically pick. Or we have to log in to this console port. And if you can see the console port. I think yes, you can see the console port right now, and there are a reset button. You probably need to have a push pin in here. Click the push pin to make sure that it is reset from factory default. Then you either click the WPA button, or we can log into the console and make the configuration as well. All right, um, let's dive into the installation and configuration of wireless extender. I hope the concept of the wireless extender is more clear, because if you doesn't know the concept, one thing you should keep in your mind: in IT department, the first key is to know the concept. If you know the concept, you can easily configure. For example, I have this wireless extender, but you bought another wireless or Wi-Fi extender. So if you doesn't know the concept, you will get stuck. So you just need to know the concept of the Wi-Fi extender. So let's dive into the configuration with more details, and I need your attention, guys, here as well.